in today's podcast, we are gonna see about what is data analytics and how we will learn it, and also what are the career opportunities in analytics. So firstly, we'll start with the introduction of our trainer. Okay, so thank you for joining with us today, sir. So let's go with your introduction first, and also your journey into data analytics.
Okay. Thanks, Anjali, to introduce me. My name is Gaurav, and I'm trainer over here for data analytics. I am BE Computers. I am passed out. That is 2015 passed out. Okay. Even I am Microsoft certified trainer, Microsoft certified educator. Basically, I cater in a data analytics domain where we learn about Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python, and all the visualization and data analytic techniques. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So and tell us about your data analytics journey.
Okay. So when you are talking about data analytics journey, so I started my career in 2016. So as I come out from the college, and most of the people, whoever there, whoever learned and whoever come out from the college, first priority, even you, me, or anyone, the first priority is to get into developer, right? And when I came out, I also thought, let me go as a Java developer or .NET developer or any developer position. Most of the people are not aware of that data analytics is also is a domain. Now most of the people are aware, but when we came out, people were not aware of that. Okay. So somehow I got to know there was some mentor who guided me to go for data analytics. So I started. So first, which I started with Excel, where we learned how the first meant was what is data, then the analytic skill. Okay. So then how we started our career, and again one by one, year and year, we changed the application, learned new technology, and move on.
That's inspiring actually. So for someone who's from a non-technical background, so how will you define data analytics in simple terms?
So when we talk about data analytics, right, we don't talk about any application. I don't talk about saying that just Power BI is data analytics or Tableau is data analytics or a specific application. We say that if you understand data and if you want to get meaningful insights, right, we need to go for data analytics. Think of that a shopkeeper. Want to know that what is their high selling product, fast selling product, right? Rather than going with a manual thing, right? They can do some kind of analysis. In a day-to-day life also analysis is there, right? You know that how much is your monthly spend, right? How do you know that? Because you are analyzing your spend, right? So analytics is everywhere.
So can you explain us with a real-time example actually?
Real-time example in a sense, let's take any industry. Let's take industry, retail-based industry or e-commerce industry. You might be seeing that when you go to any store, you might be saying that there is offer, right? How they are putting it up? It is not like they are getting up in the morning and say that let's put up. Okay. Let's take another scenario, saying that you might heard Wipro or Accenture fired 10,000 people, or they are going to hire 10,000 people. So it is not like, right? They just get up, CEO or a director get up in the morning and say that no, my mood is to fire people. There is a analysis behind that, non-performing. In which team the workload is less and the manpower is more. How can we discard them or decrease the manpower? How can be a company profitable? Right? So these things are there in the industry which we analyze it, whether it is based on the, like when you talk about analytic domain, it is not only about saying that data analyst. We call it as a financial analyst, HR analyst, sales analyst, logistics. Think of, let's assume it, Domino's want to open a store in BTM layout. So again, it is not like they just get up and say that we will open a store, right?
Yes.
So there is a analysis again. they will check in the nearby store how is the footfall and how the deliveries are coming from other pin codes, right? And then they will plan for it. These all are analytics.
Okay. So, like many people are watching us from different streams. Like for example, our arts, commerce, and also non-IT professionals. So for them, how can they really build their career in data analytics?
Anyone who wants to build their career in data analytics, they need to understand the first step is understand the data. Okay. Again, when you talk about how do we learn, learning is something. If you have a gene, if you want to learn, no one can stop you, right? But anyone wants to build their career in data analytics, first step is understand the data. We won't care about application, we won't care about how good you are with the tool, how good you are with the communication. We are talking about how good you are with logic.
Yes.
Right? So understanding of maths, understanding of simple calculations, right? So those kind of activity. If you can do 2 plus 2 divided by 2, if you can find out the result, right?
Yes.
You can do it.
So, like, what mindset is more important to build a coding? So, or else, what mindset is more important than coding?
Logical thinking. We always think logically.
Okay.
If in general case, if I tell you about me, when I get any problem, when I get a problem statement, I try to solve it. That's my first approach.
Okay.
And if I get the solution easily, I always think of is there any other approach or not.
Okay.
So for one kind of task, one kind of problem, there might be multiple solutions.
Okay.
Right? That mindset we should have.
Okay. So, like, any non-tech students who succeeded in their life from our institution?
There are many examples. People from the manufacturing industry. There was a guy, I don't remember the name now, but there was a guy, he was in the construction project manager or project in charge for building it up, right? The construction.
Yes.
He learned and he got a job as a analyst. And anywhere, whether it is a small scale industry, whether it is a shopkeeper, whether it is a store manager, whether it is a HR, everyone going to work with data and they can upskill themselves and get a job as a data analyst.
Okay. So, what are the most important skills or tools does beginners must learn?
So, first, let's think of Excel. Let's learn Excel. Get understanding of Excel. Because why I'm saying about Excel? Why not Power BI or Python? Excel gives you a wider angle to explore on the data. Reason is easy, right?
Yes.
You can see addition, subtraction,
Yes.
multiplication. You can do easily. Whether you don't need someone to train you on that.
Yes, sir.
Later on, you can think of getting into database like SQL. Then we are thinking of Power BI. If you want, if more you want in a automation side, we go for Python or VBA. Kind of that.
So, like, for the beginners, they should start with only Excel. So,
Yeah,
if they
starting-
are clear
yes.
in Excel, then it's good for them.
Right. If you understand Excel, your other application will be easy.
Okay, I think that will definitely helpful for beginners, I think. So, like, if someone starts from today, so what time does they take? Like, how many months they may take?
Okay.
So, or and can you give us a learning roadmap for the one who starts from zero today?
Okay. So if anyone wants to start, right, and how much time frame it's gonna take? We say that 2-3 months is sufficient, but again, it varies between people to people. Suppose a guy, a girl want to learn. Maybe there are 3 people who can complete the same task in a day. Another guy is taking same task maybe a 2 day or 3 day. It doesn't mean he or she can't learn. Right? It is only about the speed. And it is only about the bit of skill set, but they will achieve. So approximately we can say 2 or 3 months is sufficient. Start with Excel, then go next application.
Okay. Like, how many hours per day the beginners should spend actually?
There is no limit on that, but again, first you understand how many hours? Let's take it on an hour a day, 2 hour a day. It is sufficient.
It's totally different on person to person, I think. Yeah, okay. So then, what are the job roles does learners can expect, for the beginners?
They can go, so initially they can go for a analytic kind of MIS executive, or a kind of a system analyst, operation analyst, later on data analytics, or if you still have a learning zeal, think of data scientist. It's a pathway, right? Analytic, then science.
Yeah, okay. So, skill versus degree, which is more important actually?
That's the good question. We see if we talk about India, and let's talk about US, let's talk about UK. In still US, there is a chances we can say that degree doesn't matter.
Yes.
But when you are looking at India perspective, yeah, you can say that now startups are open. They are not looking at degree; they are just looking at the skill set.
Yes.
But now, in the current domain, if you are looking at, if you think that I want to get a good job in the top MNCs, we say that it should be parallel, right? You should be having at least a good degree, and as well as the skill set,
Okay.
right? Percentage it doesn't matter, but yeah, decent degree you should have.
Decent degree with skills.
Skill is important, because if you are, suppose think of you passed out from IIT and you don't have skill, you don't know how to think,
Yes.
you won't be getting selected. There are the use cases.
So there is more weightage than degree to the skills.
Obviously.
Okay, sure. So how important does this internships or projects to get a job?
Internship or projects, yeah. As far as that is concerned, in our training module, we are doing projects. We gonna target around 200 to 300 scenarios, projects, live data, and real-time data. Those all we are approaching those scenarios.
So can you suggest 2 to 3 beginner-friendly projects so that learners can do only 2 to 3 beginner-friendly projects?
They can prepare a sales dashboard, they can prepare a HR dashboard, yeah. And apart from that, try to work on the maths a little bit, like regressions, kind of a concept, statics.
So viewers, please note down this, okay? So and then so many people fear that AI tools are replacing jobs actually. So how does this AI replacing data analytics?
See, if you ask me that, I already had published a blog on that. I have written an article on that. How a data analyst guy it's not going to replace, right? Yeah, AI is not going to replace you. AI is going to help you. You have to understand that.
Okay.
So think of a guy want to reach a result from 0 to 100. AI can drag you till 50,
Okay.
and your journey starts from 50 to 100. So it is giving you a better pathway. It is giving you better opportunity,
Okay.
right?
So, how can analysts use AI to grow faster in their career?
We use Copilot, we use ChatGPT to basically to understand a specific function. How do we use it? To understand a specific scenario if I'm unable to get that. Right?
What are the future AI skills does this learners should really focus on?
Generative AI is good. Generative AI you should learn. Prompt engineering is also good, where you know what to ask. Right? If I'm going to a store, if I'm going to grocery store and asking for shoes, they will not give me. Right? Now these days people are doing the same thing, going to ChatGPT, going to Copilot, asking some way, and they say that no, results are not coming because you are not asking in a way, right? Which like AI bot or anyone understand that.
Do they really need a specific prompt to?
Obviously, there has to be a specific clear prompt.
Okay. So what are the beginner-friendly mistakes does everyone does, while learning data analytics?
When they are trying to learn or someone is learning, the mistakes are very common that I don't say as a mistake. I always say that effort. Okay, if there might be a scenario saying that I got stuck, and after 2 minutes or 3 minutes or after an hour say that no, it's not gonna happen. Any scenario, any question, it should be there in your mind. Maybe it happened with me also. There are a couple of times when AI was not there, when ChatGPT, Copilot was not there. There was a solution. I got that problem statement in the morning, and I got that solution in midnight because it was there in my mind. Okay. So only is learning, zeal, and effort. If that is there, then there won't be any problem.
So like, can you give one final advice for the viewers, like who are watching our podcast?
Okay, so the advice is learning is never end story. You have to start. Once you start, take a baby step by step, you will achieve the result or your expectation. But until unless you don't start saying that, you say that no, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, no, it's not gonna happen. Just start.
So thank you so much for your valuable insights. I hope this conversation clears everyone's doubts, I think. So if you found this video, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.